would love your thoughts on this because this is relating to our current subject. Taxstone, who is a popular podcaster who is currently locked up for shooting at Troy Ave in New York on camera, he released a tweet saying, and I quote, "I pray for rappers who go to jail with lean habits and Xanax addictions. They'll start telling their first 5 hours in for a sip," end quote. Talk to these kids out there popping pills and Xanny bars and sipping lean. Oh, you're going to be hurting in 24 hours when you get locked up, dude.
Man, that shit is like, you got withdrawals like heroin. You know, you got the same kind of withdrawal. I don't know if they're that violent, but I do know there is a withdrawal period from all that shit. And, man, I tell you something else. Trying to withdraw from cigarettes. That shit will drive your person nuts, man. I've seen cats go have some serious issues just trying to withdraw from cigarettes. When you walk into a situation like that, your bad habits become your nightmare. All them bad habits become a nightmare. You can't get no lean, you can't get no cigarettes, you can't get no weed. Well, sometimes you get the weed, but I'm just saying, for the most part, when you're in certain parts of that situation, that shit is really locked down. You're not available. It's not available to you on no level till you get to a certain level. So now you got to go through all the withdrawals of it. And man, again, I never understood somebody want to drink cough syrup and be halfway sleepy all the time. That don't make no sense. But hey, man, I'm just an old dude with talk.
Yo, D Booker, Uncle Jam's Army, Cali Cat Crew, DJ Kit Kat is in the house. She says, "What's up, Lonzo?"
What up, Doc?
DJ Kit Kat.
What's up? Old school player in the house, man. Oh, DJ Kit Kat, one of the homies.
Ah, nice. Uncle Jam's Army, man. So that was kind of like a little battle going on back in the day between you and them, right?
Yeah, man.
Friendly battle, would you say?
Shot nobody. It got heated a lot of times, but nobody ever got beat up. You know, I actually left my house one day looking to beat Roger's ass, but I never did it. I actually put on my shoes with the intention of going to the record shop and putting hands on him. He made me that mad. And my son came in the room. "Dad, where you going?" I said, "I'm going to go take care of some business." "I want to go with you." I said, "No, you can't go." He's about 4 years old. And at that time, everywhere I went, he went with me. I couldn't leave the house without him rolling with me. And he started crying, "I want to go with you." I realized I was a sign for me to sit my ass down.
Damn.
Sometimes you get a sign. Damn, huh?
Yeah, our kids saved our lives.
Yeah. Roger, common knowledge, he had a heart issue. And if I'd have beat him up and he'd died, I'd have had a case. Simple as that. You know, if you beat somebody up with a heart issue and they die within a certain amount of time of you whooping their ass, you can catch a case. You can whoop their ass and they can die 3 weeks later if they can prove that impact that you put on them had a cause any type of reaction. You're in trouble. Might not be murder, damn sure be manslaughter. Might be second-degree manslaughter or something like that, which is just shy of an accident, but you still got to go sit your ass down someplace.
Yeah.
That's real talk.
Please, kids.
Today, man. I was talking to him today. He put me up on some game about guns in California. He was talking about how he got caught up. And he says, man, the law is if you have a gun in a situation, it's 5 years. If you pull the trigger, it's another 10. If you hit somebody, it's another 10 to 20. Okay? So when a gun is involved, and this is the part cats don't get, man. Oh man, I'd rather be caught with it than without it. Yeah. You might rethink that position, dude. I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing for years. I was a two-gun toting son of a bitch during the Even After Dark days. 2 guns. I carried a 44 and a 25 on my ankle. Okay. I was watching the cops, and the cops had 2 guns. I figured I need 2 guns too. I did. I shot my 44 in the air one day, caught attempted murder beef. Got it broken down to brandishing discharging the firearm in the city limits. Again, this is 1986. Yeah, 1984. Okay. Gun laws were different. Okay. to have a gun in your car and find a opportunity to use it is almost impossible in California. First of all, to transport your gun, you have to have it in your glove compartment, unlocked, with a lock on it. I mean, the glove compartment got to be locked, and the gun got to have a lock on it, trigger lock on it, or in a case. Okay, the bullets have to be in the trunk, locked up in the trunk. Okay, I had an RX-7 with the trunk with a hatchback. Because there's no center divider, the hatchback is not considered a trunk.
Oh wow!
They found my gun in my briefcase. They found my bullets in my briefcase, and my gun was locked in my glove compartment. But the cop just took his knife, popped the goddamn lock, put the bullets in the gun, and gave me a gun case. Only thing saved my ass back then is that it was my gun. Today, that don't mean shit. Okay, you might not, if you get caught with a gun and it's your gun. I don't know exactly what happened. You probably won't go to jail. You're gonna go to jail. Make sure it's your gun. They're gonna keep the gun, make you pay a fine. But if you use that gun, you got a problem. Okay, if you use that gun, you got a problem. And we were talking about Quickson. There's no scenario I could think of that could justify him having a gun, unless you are authorized police officer or law enforcement officer or like a bail bondsman and got a concealed carry permit. There's no justification of you having a gun and shooting somebody that's not at your house. California law. Okay. There's no justification because you have to literally go to your car and unlock the trunk, unlock the glove compartment, and once you go to your car, the law says if you can go to your car, you can leave. If you can leave and you shoot somebody, you're done. And one of my partners, Fat, that's what happened to him. He went to the car, came back. When you come back, if you go to your car, you can leave. That's the philosophy. If you can leave, if you can go to your car, you can leave. If you come back, now if you get to your car and find a way to get your gun out, your bullets out the trunk, your gun out the glove compartment, unlock it, and trying to drive off and he's shooting at you, you might have action, but you're still gonna be in trouble. So, like I tell any youngster, if you think you got to go to some place where you got to take your gun, you might not want to go.
Please, and there's nothing wrong with walking away, hopping in your car, and just going, dude. Just do it. It can save your life, man. DJ Quickson, I'm sure he is 100% regretful of that decision that he made.
But you couldn't tell a youngster. You probably could have told him, man, you better leave that pen. Nigga, I need my heat. Woo, woo, woo. Niggas think they got their own laws. Right? Niggas, they think they got their own laws. Okay, and here's the code. You got street laws, and you got the laws of the United States government. The United States government supersedes all street laws.
Yep.
Street laws do not apply to the government. Okay, so thinking that because you got a low rider, you got a right to be strapped. No, thinking because you carry a large amount of money on a regular basis is a right to be strapped. It's a good reason, but not a right. Okay. Now, if you want the right to be strapped, you got to go get you a goddamn concealed carry permit, go through the necessary changes, and qualify. But if not, anything else, and you're looking, you endangering your freedom. That's simple as that, dude. Ask me how I know. And that was the old days. I got caught with guns like three times. And the only reason why I didn't go to prison because the judge gave me a break. So, Mr. Williams, you had multiple gun cases in my court, and you've not shot anybody, but you have a propensity to carry guns. We don't like people to carry guns in Compton. So this is my deal. My last deal with you. If you get caught with a gun again, you get 18 months, maybe 2 years to think about it. Got you, Your Honor. I get the message. I'm out.
Yep.
I'm out.
There it is. I know this is random.
Huh?
I know this is random, but when your phone goes off, is that Bootsy Collins?
No, that's Tupac.
But from that song, the line stands. But Bootsy Collins is on that song actually.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my
Mind
shit.
of a P. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, every time I hear it, I'm like, that's Bootsy Collins, dog. I know Bootsy Collins' voice.
That's my ringtone.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I had to get that out. But yes, listen to what Lonzo's saying, man. It's not worth it, dude. It's just not worth it. Just don't even take a gun, man. I wish. Let me ask you, Lonzo, because someone posted in the chat. They said the Second Amendment is dead. Do you think this country would be better with more guns or less guns?
I think every man need to have some weapons to protect himself, because folks get bold. People are trying to run in your house if you want to. I was in my backyard in my kitchen one day, and brother running from the police coming to my backyard, nigga. But sometimes I leave my back patio door open. My dog can get in and out. So you always need to have some kind of protection, and especially with today's climate, man, you almost leaving yourself open, unprotected, your family unprotected by not having no protection. I'd hate to have to ever use it in any kind of situation, but the one thing you don't want to do is not have it when you need it. Okay, I got guns. I've only shot one time. Okay, had them for years. I'm not a big gun person, but I got 2 or 3 of them. I just don't go out and shoot them on a regular. I keep them clean, and I just don't go out and shoot them. That's not what I do. Okay. Plus, bullets expensive than a motherfucker, man. Shit, bullets damn near $1.50 a piece. Okay. So I think every man need to have some way to protect his family. But even then, man, you got to be careful how you protect your family in your own house. Because I'll shoot a fool, back. I'm gonna shoot him in the backyard, drag him in the house. Man, they got too much CSI shit for that, man. Come on, dude. They got too much CSI. That blood pattern don't fit the description of what you're telling them. You might not make it, especially if you want us. Now, somebody else may tell a lie and get a little help, with the proper writing of a report to alleviate getting caught up. But man, look, you just can't shoot people. It don't work like that. Now in my studio, I keep something in here, but I don't have as much company as I used to, and the studio is part of my house. If you come up and act a goddamn fool, I got something for you. But I've never had that problem in all the years I've been here. I've been very fortunate not to deal with a lot of ignorance. I know some crazy dudes. They just never been crazy around here.
Yeah. The chat is going nuts about this topic. It's a really hot topic, man. Loris Desis has a good point. Taking away the right for law-abiding citizens to arm themselves isn't going to stop bad people from getting their firearms. And King D says, I tell my wife all the time, it's to protect my home, not for play. Yes, to protect my home. I don't go out shooting. We go out shooting once a year to a range just so we can just, do it, and we're out in 30 minutes. That's about all I do once a year, man. But I'm not this guy that needs to go let off 800 rounds in the middle of the woods somewhere. I'm just not that guy.
Right. Dude, you got to have your gun in your house. If you got to have a gun in your house, you got to have it locked. Okay.
Yep.
And if somebody breaking your house, you really got time to get your keys. You'll find it or open the lock.
Exactly.
Or put the. Come on, man. If somebody come in the house already strapped up, and you you got heat, you think he gonna let you go to your closet or go to your gun safe and come back? Dude, it's not like if you in the city, it's not like you in the wilderness or something. You can see somebody coming, 50 yards away. That's strange. Let me go get my shit just in case he wants to do some harm. No. But I did see a brother on Facebook, about 3 or 4 cats from his house. They had guns in their hand, but he's got to shooting them. Them brothers was hauling their ass out the window. They was making some track. I think he hit one of them. It was 3 guns just ran up in this pad with guns with masks on and shit. All you hear was boom, 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 and you see them flying out the house like it was nobody's business. So yeah, and I've seen some shit happen. I saw a YouTube video of an old dude, probably older than me, whooping some young cat's ass, and he whooped. We beat up 2 of them just like.
I love that in the gas station, I think, or something like that.
Got the wrong person, man. And I mean, this fool kept coming, and he like, nah, man. And it's a big old dude. You could tell he was putting haymakers on him. But homeboy just would like lay his ass down. His pride got him an extra dose of ass whooping he didn't need. The lady was actually, please stop hitting him. Please stop hitting him. But he kept coming.
I love hearing stories like that.